Yo, what's up guys? Rackals here. Welcome back to another live stream. Oh, what a beautiful view. Look at this. The rain is falling, the sun is setting. The music is peaceful. Another day. Bikini Bottom. Hello nerd, how's it going? What's up? Welcome in. Chloe, congrats on first. F63. Keaton, Dot was here, Mr. Cow, Scramble, Denver, Norca Light, Ublit, and Tenfold, also first. And Shady, yo, it's been a while, how is it going? Minecraft stream, indeed. The return, except I've been returned, so it's not really like a return, I guess. What's up, Puke, as well? Yeah, the maid outfit is finally here. It's finally made a return by popular demand. The people have been on their hands and knees begging me for it, and who am I to keep that from them? I'm here to deliver. That skybox is so tough. No, for real, who could have whipped this one together? You're off the internet for like 3 weeks? No way. I just came back to the internet for like 3 weeks, or 3 weeks ago. Please speed. Oh, you need this, huh? You need this? You want a Hypixel skyblock series? I don't know about all that. I'm not really much of like a grinder in that way, but you know, maybe. I can show off my island that I made none of. It was just my co-op members that made it all. And they let me join it so I could get a bunch of free achievements. Yay, achievements, AP, yay! What's up, cutie pets? No, it just started a minute ago. How's it going? What happened to the burrito? What happened to the burrito? I don't know. Oh, yo, thank you Tenfold, appreciate that. Have a good night. From much love from Canada. Hypixel guy block. I am a guy and I am on blocks, so if you think about it, I'm already playing that. Truly a whimsical song to start the stream. It's not really supposed to be Christmas music, but I guess we could take it as though it is F63. You're playing the Sonic X Shadow Generations today? Yo, let's go. Enjoy it. We love Canada. We love Canada. Yippee! I almost made that the stream title on Twitch, but then I didn't. One day for the Skyblock, maybe someday. I think that Skyblock, Hypixel Skyblock kind of has an issue with new players. Like, I think it's really unclear what to do in early game, like without looking up guides or like asking or being guided by other people and stuff. At least in my experience. Rackals is Santa in your mind? Ho ho ho. I think I'm too skinny for that, I'll be honest. I don't got meat on my bones. But how's it going, nerd? Hopefully better than earlier today. Sorry that happened to you. That is unfortunate. The burrito skin? Oh, you mean the sandwich skin. Burrito skin would also go hard, but I don't have one of those. Thank you for the heart spam, by the way. Almost at 10 likes already? Yo, appreciate that. What's the title on Twitch? The title is... I don't care about the title anymore. Why are you shaking? I don't know. Hopefully you can calm yourself, I suppose. A little hard to get Skyblock going, yeah. And then once you get past that part, it is just kind of a grind. I mean, you know, speaking of, I am only like 100 wins away from getting back on the Quake Duels leaderboard, which is kind of a grind, you know, in its own way. So maybe I can get that, we'll see. There's one person ahead of me, or maybe I might have just passed him, who's banned, so he's not on the leaderboard, and I don't know when they're unbanned. I think sometime early next month. So I was kind of hoping to get on it before they got unbanned, because they're probably just going to play a ton again and pass me right back. But it turns out there's also two people right behind me who I've like never heard of or seen before in my life, called Marmitons and Bowspleef, so now they might pass me too. So who knows, maybe we'll perma be off the leaderboard. Ooh, how's it going, Lucas, by the way? Welcome in. What did I do today? I slept in a little bit and I worked on homework, basically. I was working on like 3 different assignments just all at the same time. I was just like, I had the tabs open for all of them and I was just kind of like tabbing back and forth between them all and like working on a little bit of one and then being like, all right, let me get back to this other one and then working on that one. So I don't know, it was kind of nice that I got worked on all of them, but also it's not like I got a ton of work done on all of them because I was doing that. Probably not the recommended method, but to be fair, it's not like I don't know, I just didn't want to like put my all into locking into one of them at the current moment in time, if that makes sense. Congrats on the 15 stream streak, F63. You can't wait for the next Rackals video, which will have download links to the Skyblocks packs. Unfortunately, it's pretty likely that the next Rackals video will be the one that I have been kind of working on for the past little while. I mean, I haven't edited it for like almost 2 weeks now, but yeah, it'll probably be the keyboard video. But after that, who knows? It's fair game. I haven't streamed since like the beginning of the school year. I know. I mean, I was gone for like 3 months and then I came back just a couple weeks ago when you were offline. So glad to see you back now, though. Bell just rung. College is not tough. All right. See you later, Mr. Quinn, aka Mr. Cow. Thanks for stopping by. You're suspicious that I saw the great downfall of Roblox. I don't know if I have. I don't really keep up with Roblox per se. They add character. What, the skies do? I do like the skies. That's why I use them. Give us a Rabbids Rackals skin. How am I supposed to make a Rabbids Rackals skin? I don't know about all that. I have no idea how that would work. I do have some like weird looking skins with like different faces than usual, I guess, but that's kind of it. Go all the way back up here. Welcome to 2018. Yo, take me back. Good old days. That was when Rackals was still new. The Rackals mukbang? I mean, clearly you have not seen legendary Rackals video from 2015, I think? Titled Eating a Sandwich, in which I eat a sandwich for however many minutes long the video is while I sit in a lobby. But I might have been even older than that. I don't know. It was before I was Rackals. The legendary Surge video. Real ones know. A Sonic skin would go hard. Ooh, Sonic might be doable to find like a Sonic onesie or something. Good old times when Rackals made the account. Indeed, back when I was just a small bean, for real. I can't make that jump. I mean, I probably could have, but I didn't want to, you know? I didn't want to strain myself. You could pull a muscle if you don't warm up properly before doing TNT run and stuff. Will I do a face reveal? Who knows? Probably someday. Not yet, though. Read above that message. You can't lie. You don't mind that the skyboxes don't follow the 4 cardinal directions. Yeah, I mean, I try to intentionally make it as like 45 degrees as possible when it is that kind of situation. But yeah, we got the CN tower in the background. I have the second place curse in TNT run? No, I'm just warming up. I'm preheating right now, but I'm like about to get into the oven and start broiling, I swear. They're gonna turn me up to high, and then it'll be first place only. Other guy had no double jumps left too, so it was a close game at least. Yes, we do love Rackals eating a sandwich. Roblox recently, as of yesterday, made it so you need to send them a picture of your face, and then it determines what age and age group you're in. That is insane. I don't know if I want that. Good thing I don't play Roblox, I guess. Have I improved lately? No. No, I haven't. I mean, I don't play this game outside of streaming, like TNT Run that is, and when I am streaming, I'm pretty much just more focused on the stream portion of it than the actual gameplay, at least a lot of the time. Anyways, good night, Shady. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you again, and have a good night. How about you guys? Have you improved lately? How come people are always saying they're a small bean, but you can't draw Gravity Falls comics? I don't know what the correlation is between those two things. I approve of you drawing Gravity Falls comics if you want to. I'm a pro. Thank you, Norka. We're gonna need a face reveal to use for going past Roblox's new update. Yeah, you guys are just all gonna steal my face reveal and upload it to Roblox. They're gonna use me and I'm gonna like show up on some AI advertisements or something. They're gonna steal my identity and my likeness and stuff. Nah, that's scary. See, that's exactly why I don't do a face reveal. Yo, what's up, John Apollo? Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, jumped right through them. Face reveal at 50k? Maybe. I don't know. There's no current plans, you know, for that kind of stuff. Welcome back, Keaton. Rack AI, Rackal. Raka. But on Twitch, it didn't used to let me have the username Rackals for whatever reason. I do have it now, twitch.tv/Rackals. Check it out. But for a long time, I was Rackals Live because, you know, it wouldn't let me be just Rackals. And a lot of people, well, not that I use it very often, but occasionally when I'd show up in people's chats, they'd call me Raka is live, like they just read the name wrong because the L looked too much like an I with live after it, I guess. And Raka is live, but nope, not quite. Just Rackals live. Identity theft? Yo, that's no joke. That's no joke. There's only room for one Rackals in this town. I mean, actually having multiple Rackals in this town would be kind of cool, you know? We could probably hang out. We could have a little Rackals get together. That might be pretty awesome. Yo, thank you guys for 10 likes on the YouTube stream, by the way. What's up, Miller Jean? Welcome in. Face reveal at 8 billion? Only if I'm the first person to get there. You've had people call you Dot Washer? You know what? I can kind of see that. I can see that, especially if you don't have the H capitalized, because some platforms don't really let you do it. Dot Washer. Just Rackals? You haven't heard that name in years? That's a lie. We talked about that like a stream or two ago. People once called you Bob. That is quite different from your display name. How did that one happen? What is better, pancake or waffles? The world's debate. Oh no, not this again. We talked about this in yesterday's stream too. Apparently the guy who, one of the people in chat who I was arguing with is like a popular YouTuber that some of the people knew, but I had no idea who he was. But he was on Team Waffles and I was on Team Pancakes, so we could never get along. I am good, thanks for asking. Just been, you know, enjoying life. I have so many due dates this like coming week, but then pretty much after that, I'm basically free, basically. So that'll be nice. Actually, pretty much after that, the month will be over. And that means, you guys know what that means. Pokemon Legends ZA, hopefully, baby. You might never hear or see from me ever again if I go down the rally route. Literally every time I hop onto my Switch, they are always online on ZA. They're perma grinding for real. It's insane. I was talking to them about it today. They have over half of the game's available Pokemon in shiny form now. They've shiny hunted over half of the decks for that game. Cray. I can't get down there. People have been speculating that bad actors may use Gen AI or younger family members to pose as a younger age group than they actually are. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, it doesn't even seem like it would necessarily stop people unless you properly send in like an ID over just your photo. Pancakes are better because you can put anything in them and they are flat and not chewy. You've got a point. I mean, I do think you could say the same thing about waffles, to be fair, but I don't know. I like them flat. What can I say? That's just my preference. Let's see here. The new Roblox update sucks. It keeps saying your face is undetected. Okay, it's curse of second place. It might be official. Oh, never mind. We're third. We're safe. We are not cursed. Chinese are insane in ZA. You found 4 without even trying. That is insane. Yeah, they've been going for like at least 5 a day, I think. How do we get to the topic of AI? Roblox. My goodness, One Punch Man in my game. Good thing we're not playing a PvP mode. Whoa, Nightbot. Why am I talking about AI? That is why. Let's see here. You joined a stream and then they said, I'm gonna call you Bob, and then they hid you from the chat. Dang, they hate Bob. What the heck? Bob seems like a chill individual to me. I don't know. Not too sure. You got the original Dishonored on PS3. Should you play it? Go for it if you want to. Good times, yo. I had a PS3, but I never had that many games for it, really. I only used it for like a few games. I guess that's true of like a lot of the consoles that I've owned. It's rare for me to like actually buy and play through a whole new game. But when it happens, it's always hype, you know? I don't know when the last time that happened was. I guess Once Upon a Katamari, but I don't know if I count that. Before then, it would probably still just be, what was it? Nier Automata, which was like last year. Someone say AI? Indeed. New Roblox update is using AI to detect people's faces or something like that. So I've been told. Well, Puke, I don't know. Maybe you should just have a more face-like face. That is the only advice I've got, I guess. Your friends call you Bob. Wow, we got multiple Bobs. No way. It's the Bob meetup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Call you December instead of Denver. You know, I see the similarities. You know, I got you if I remember. You beat the first mission of the game so far? Nice. Glad it seems fun. You and Kip have a game suggestion. Man, I wonder what it could be. I wonder. PS3 is one of the greatest consoles of all time. I really liked it as well. I didn't have any problems with it. A lot of people complained about like the controller, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I was younger, but I never had any real problems with it. CCC. Oh, that is CCC. I didn't realize you guys were tight like that, coming out with the abbreviations. Oh my goodness, Nerd logged on. I'm gonna have some competition if he joins my game. I'm gonna be scared, yo. What's up, Riley? How's it going? PS3 got no games? I think you're thinking of the PS5. Maybe they both do, I don't know. Listen, I was like knees deep in that Little Big Planet on the PS3. And aside from that, a couple of like racing games. I don't even remember what it's called. Apocalypse something. Millard, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but please do not spam the chat. And yo, there's like no blocks left. How are people still alive in this game? This is redonk. Yeah, GG's. GG's. I swear this map always goes right till the end like that. You're gonna listen in if there's more talk about AI? Bro is always listening. Motorstorm Apocalypse? Yes, that is the one. I remember just, I really liked that one and like playing it with friends. It was hype, all the little like, all the apocalypse and like the little predetermined events that would play out and stuff. So tough, for real. Probably think it's something different than it is. What is it then, Apollo? Oh no, not the Kamehame get pied again, Riley. Have I seen Recrap's video about how if you like pancakes you get killed in Minecraft? No, I haven't. I don't know if I've seen any of Recrap's videos, to be honest. I know who he is, but I don't know if I've ever clicked on one before. You just finished your title slide? Wow. Hard at work or hardly working, huh? To be fair, that's low-key what I was doing today too for some of it. I was just like fixing up the title slide, but I was doing a lot of other slides and writing. I made a glossary. I don't feel like I've ever made a glossary before of like going over the you know, like the niche terms that we were using in our specification report. Oh, it's Nerd. I knew that. I felt a cold shudder go down my back. He's got the chopped glasses, but without any shading. He's got the AliExpress version. I'm even more scared now. See, you know I'm like the only person that you go and watch the live stream of. Yo, well I appreciate that. I am honored. PS3 has Little Big Planet, so goated. Motorstorm, so goated. Infamous, Killzone, Uncharted, Jack X, The Last of Us, and more. Yeah, I never played all the other ones, but I do know that they're all really cool. Rek is your inspiration for starting speedrunning. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was into speedrunning. I thought he was just one of those like SMP kind of guys. Whenever you hear glossary, you think of a glossy dictionary. I mean, in a way, that's kind of what it is. I'm trolling. Oh my goodness. You stopped shaking? That is very good. If I win this game, I gotta gift you a cape and badline. I don't even have a badline cape. I mean, technically I do have some. Oh, I'm still dancing. But I only ever got them for free through like Christmas events and stuff because they usually give away free cosmetics around Christmas time. I've never bought any cosmetics for myself. The one I'm using is just Optifine. Yo, Figuri! Thank you so much for the donation. I really do appreciate that. That is insane. I need to like keep a chart of like how many consecutive streams this is. This is insane. What is the skin? Yo, this was voted for by the people. They were fiending for it. They were frothing at the mouths for the chance of experiencing the Rackals made skin. Version 1 of 2. I have a different alternate version because someone else made one for me at some point. And I think this was the one I made. Maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, this was the one I made. And then someone else made a different one for me. My old online friend, Neverin, who I have not talked to since probably like 2018, 19? Long time. Because we were on the same SMP together and she made a maid cafe and employed a bunch of us to work there. You're not getting points for your streak anymore. Yo, what the heck? How come? Maybe it only happens for certain streak numbers. I'm not too sure. How is it going, by the way, Raccoon? Yo, Dot with the Dot Washer with the re-membership. 7 months. Time flies. That's scary. What do you mean more than half a year now? Ridiculous. Yo, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. With the Uwu Owo Arf Woof Bark. I didn't put my whole spirit into it that time. Maybe next time. Oof. Also, who are you calling a noob? What's up with that too, Figui? I just realized I forgot to even address that part of it. Like, I might have to just go and refund the donation at that point, because it's just straight up incorrect. You keep hearing dishwasher and not dot washer? I almost said dosh washer. I almost combined both of them that time by accident. Nightbot is speaking facts. People should like and subscribe. Yeah. What do I do for my job? And why am I in school? And why don't I just go pro in Minecraft? Why don't I just go pro in Minecraft is crazy. I would not, even if I wanted to. There's no way. What would I go pro in? Beautiful skies. Yo, what's up, Alwyn? How's it going? Been a while. Indeed, we're rocking the F63 pack V3. We are in Paris today. Oh, this map is indoors. I can't look. Oh, I'm out of double jumps. There we go. Eiffel Tower reveal. Why did they barrier it? Evil map designers. They don't want me to show off the cool skies. What am I in school for? I'm studying health information sciences, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I just switched over to this. Previously, I was doing computer science, but I didn't enjoy it. And what do I do for work? I do food service work, essentially. You can both handily recommend the game and its sequel. What game? What are we edging me for? Unless I just missed the message, which could be the case. Think Alwyn needs a download link to your pack? Get on the video? Yo! Listen, like I said, I have a ton of due dates this coming... Okay, not somebody I know. I thought that was somebody I knew for a second. Ton of due dates coming up, but then after that, maybe if I'm feeling it, I will work on videos again. You're doing computer science is grueling? Real. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't take the heat. What's up, Dylan? How's it going? Millard, I am very, very young. I'm a mere 5 years old, for real. Want to stay updated? Yes, everyone should stay updated by subscribing and following. Notifications, Discord server, all that good jazz. All that good juicy goodness. Have I ever been to Paris or Hawaii? Two very different places. No, I've never been to Hawaii. Rip nerd. I have been to Paris though. It was very cool. I went to quite a few places in Europe. Well, 2 countries. I went to France and Italy, and among those was, of course, Paris. Was, yeah, very, very cool. For a really long time, it was like my screensaver for certain things. I think it might still be... No, it's not. It might still be my profile picture somewhere. I don't know. Am I the youngest person ever? No. I'm pretty sure that world record is being broken like every quinto second or something like that. I've been to Paris, mais bien sûr. Of course I've been to Paris. They loved me there. They totally didn't beat me up. Nope, didn't happen whatsoever. Yo, I'm trolling. What is the download link? You would love some new skies? Yeah. I don't have it on me, but I'm sure F63 could hit you up. Hit your line with it. You sent it to me either through the server or DMs. I don't remember which one. Missed the message award? Refuses to resend it award. Your dog is barking? Bark back at them. Job application. Do those words scare you, Millard? They scare me too. I have a mock interview this coming Friday for school. It's something that I have to do for the upcoming co-op positions. I have to do 3 different terms of co-op for this school program, which is cool. Unfortunately, I get paid for it as well, but I also have to pay the school to do that term of co-op work, which is so stupid because yes, I get paid, but I basically won't make any money because I have to pay to do it in the first place. Literally nonsensical. Anyways, yo, Dot, thank you so much once again. Holy, for the donation. You're the woofest person ever. Am I? I feel like you are a pretty good candidate for being woofier than I. Woofer than I. I don't know. Woof, woof. Thank you so much though. I really do appreciate it. Go, let's go. There we go. I can now afford to go to my co-op position. Make a 2-sentence horror story. Go to Classic Lobby 3, 0 players in queue. Oh my. Science is easy, science is hard. We've got conflicting opinions. I liked science. Science, I mean, general sciences were always some of my favorite classes, growing up through all of the school years. But then once they got split into different ones, I only really liked chemistry. Didn't like physics much, didn't care for biology much. A little visual novel called 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Oh, I've never heard of it before. No way it's Rack, no way it's Sergeant Cookie. I should do an IRL stream on Hawaii. Listen, if you want to fly me out, then go for it. But I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Science is cool, but you don't have the patience to learn it all. Yeah, that's real. What did I think of Gold Feet by Freddie Gibbs? I haven't listened to it yet, but I will eventually. I'll get around to it. It's also sad that I only get to pocket like 70% of the money. I don't know what the exact cut is. I think I get more than 70% of the money. It's more like half or something like that. But yes, YouTube is stealing from me. So sad. So does Twitch. The only way that I get 100% of it is through the Stream Elements donation link that's in the description. But then that's also a problem because it only shows up on OBS and I have to like go open OBS really quickly because I have it closed so I can read chat. And then every time it happens, it always makes me die like mid-game because I'm like, oh, I gotta go open it or else I'm gonna miss the message. You like chemistry? Chemistry is pretty cool. I enjoyed it. All the like experiments and all that. Hey, buddy. Wait, you're not Prince Max. What's up, Rackals Edits? How is it going? W Rackals. I liked the recent edit that was up on the channel. You work on flying me out? It might take like 10 years. Yo, no worries, no worries. One day. Do I know Borake? I do not. Unfamiliar with their game. YouTube takes like a 30% commission from donating to the super chat. Yeah, that's not bad then. That's not bad. Wait, that means if a viewer donates 100, the creator would receive, yes, the creator would receive 70. I read that his YouTube would take $70. I was like, that's definitely incorrect. But yeah, it is what it is. And literally, I mean, I don't do this as like a job or anything. I just do it for enjoyment as a hobby to like, you know, entertain other people. So like, it doesn't really matter that I'm not getting 100% of the money. I'm just grateful that people appreciate me and the content enough to even go so far as to give me money. So thank you to everybody once again. And to those who, of course, are just hanging out and chatting and watching and all that as well. And liking the stream. Be sure to like the stream, yo. Nightbot has like perma-dementia, I swear. What is chemistry? They talk about moles, but not the kind of moles we've been talking about in recent streams. That's about all I know. In your opinion, it's justified for YouTube and Twitch hosting content. They gotta pay a lot for storage. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I think it would be crazy to get 100%. This is so clingy in a good way. Good. Gotta appreciate that. I'm a great content creator. I'm definitely doing good so far. Yo, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. What's up, Glitcher, by the way? POV, I get fired from YouTube. It's not really a thing that could happen. The worst they could do to me is take down my channel, which would be really, really sad. Not for like the money side of things, because I make very little to no money off of it. More just because I've had this channel and been actively uploading on it, on and off, since 2016. So it holds just a lot of sentimental value. A lot of my oldest videos, and even newest ones too, from more recent years, hold a lot of good memories for me. So that would really suck. Hopefully that never happens. We've even got the like sad music right now to go along with it, which is really funny. Especially like my original channel, because that one has, you know, videos going back to 2014, which is pretty insane. 2013, 14. I sound so different. I literally sound like a whole other person, pretty much. Anyways, rip. Not first, once again. We gotta lock in, yo. We have to. But you gotta get a PayPal link? Yeah, like I said, there is one in the description for the Stream Elements link. Talking about some molar mass. Yes, sir. Remember the early days of my YouTube? No, you don't. I guess kind of, yes. In a way. Hey, nerd in the background. I guess in a way, yes. A few months ago, I was only half as big as I was now. But no, early days was like 2013, 14. That was insane. Let's see. The laughable of the day. What is a hippo's favorite genre of music? Hippo hop. Yo, thank you for the daily laughable, Raccoon. Appreciate that. Do I know bots on YouTube need the bot remove button? Yeah, there's a lot of bots on YouTube. Thankfully, I'm not big enough for that to really affect me. Sometimes when you look at bigger channels, you look in the comment section and then like all the top comments are all bots. The dementia cure? Me? Yes, I do cure dementia. I steal everybody else's dementia and then I forget things because of it. You guys are welcome. If you've ever forgotten anything ever, all me. You can thank me. Yo, what's up, Brett? How's it going? Welcome in. Someone say bots? Wow, bro really is always listening. Yeah, somebody did say bots. Not even AI though. Literally just like bots without AI. Remember, a Rackals stream is a rare find. You're lucky to be here. Until we meet again. Okay. Thanks for stopping by and dropping some nuggets of wisdom on us, Pikmin lover. I'm like the only streamer you would riot if I got banned. Oh, you're like the only streamer. I'm like the only streamer you enjoy you would riot if I got banned. Yeah, we'd have to go and kick up a fuss over on XD Everything app or something like that. I don't know. Feels like a lot of the time that's like the only way to get any attention with YouTube's automated services, unfortunately. But thankfully I've not had to deal with that, you know. Knock on wood, I guess. There we go. I don't know if it picked up, but I did knock. Bots as in AI YouTube bots. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of like a flood of like AI generated content being posted too, which is also unfortunate. I'm like the only streamer you actually give my full respect to, and to the chat as well. Yo, thank you. I appreciate the kind words tonight, everyone. Yes, the chat is very awesome in all of the streams all the time. If anyone is lurking and feels like joining the chat, feel free to. I am reading pretty much all the messages. Also, 1 like off of 15 likes. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Do I celebrate Christmas? I do celebrate Christmas. I know. Just a month away or so. I was just calling. It's actually my grandma, one of my grandma's birthdays today. So I was just on the phone with her earlier on. I gave her a call and we were talking about Christmas coming up soon. Of course, as per usual, we'll have a nice family dinner. So looking forward to that. Thank you guys for the 15 likes, by the way. Remember to change my minimum bits. Ah, you're right. I did forget. Someone remind me like after the stream instead of during it, because if you ever tell me to do something like halfway through a stream, pretty solid chance I will not think of it. I'm trying to manage like talking to a million different people and conversations and all that. Bots often use the grown woman for a profile picture. Yeah, a lot of the time they do that as the bait. Heh, you said doo-doo. Stretch, I got you after this game, and I will hydrate after this game. Potentially even at the same time. I don't know. Am I skilled like that? I guess we'll find out. Thank you for the heart spam, by the way. Hiya! And then they have like hundreds of likes within the first minute of the video going up. Yeah. Is pretty crazy. Posture check, I got you on that as well. Let me sit up straight. True, you give your respect to Rackals stream and their stance versus AI and ChatGPT. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I've have a lot of group assignments this semester, and like some of them have pretty openly been using AI, and I'm just like, well, I can't really do anything to stop them, I guess. Unfortunate. That is like literally the first time that I've had any AI have a part in like any of my submissions before, but at the very least, to my knowledge, it's only to like help with the coding parts and stuff, I guess, and not the writing. I don't know, hopefully at least. Yesterday, your friend and you were playing Fortnite and thought you'd play the Fortnite version of Steal a Brain Rot as a bit, and you regret to inform you that it was really fun. I always forget that there's so much like custom content on Fortnite like that. I've never played. The only part of it that I've ever played ever was a parkour course one time, which was kind of fun. You low-key respect the people who just leave a recording going on YouTube Shorts because they're just trying to make money. I don't know if respect is the right term that I would use, but yeah, I do like understand why people do it. They get crazy, you know, views, subs, etc. It is literally free subs without having to do much at all. There was a person who, I don't know if anyone remembers back from like when I was first came back to streaming earlier this year. Around the same time, there was someone who was also streaming TNT Run very regularly called Ruby. And a lot of the times we'd be streaming at the same time and would be in the same games and stuff. But in my absence, they started just doing 24/7 like recordings / reruns basically. So they're still doing the streaming, but just not actually playing anymore, which is, you know, a little unfortunate, but like their videos are doing better than ever. So again, yeah, I totally get why. Like they're still pulling, you know, hundreds of thousands of views per one. So yeah, why not? Usually play the easy, super shoddily made games just to farm XP. I don't even know what level I am in Fortnite. Something very low. I'm not a Fortnite grinder like that. The bots need a YouTube job application? Nah, they got it all figured out apparently. All right, that was good of your monthly allotment of Minecraft, and now you'll just enjoy watching me. Sounds good, nerd. Pleasure playing against you. GG's. Good fight. Good fight. That deserves an ice break, obviously. All right, see you later, Raccoon. Thanks for stopping by. Also, almost at 20 likes. You have to go by. See you later as well, Nurka. Also, happy birthday to my grandma. How old is she? That is a good question. It's a very good question. Who's counting? She's forever 20, yo. Final answer. Doesn't look a day over 20. Levels reset every season, so you be level 0. Oh, is that makes sense, I guess, because it does always feel like I'm always kind of just getting like level 4 over and over. I'm like, man, I swear I got level 4, but I only play once every few months, so I never really like pay that much attention to it. Wait, this guy, oh, never mind. I thought this guy, my pack was bugging out and I had the default skin from another pack. What's up, Drifty? Welcome in. How's it going? Let's see, you know kitty pets are your kind. I see, yes, aliens. Alien border collies, apparently. The new meme is 46 for 2026. Will the prediction hold true? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still posting all my money, all my Brazilians. That's what all your guys' donations go to, by the way, on betting that 6-1 will be the biggest meme of 2025, or 2026, rather. I don't know. I don't know. No way. Kitty Pets and Ublet have matching hats or something now on top of their smiley faces. Let's go. Appreciate the enthusiasm, Rackals edits, but please do not spam the chat too much. You fixed your title slide? I thought you did that already, Lucas. You feel bad for 68? It's nice and cozy, you know? It's like the responsible brother of the two other meme numbers, if you think about it. It's keeping them in line. You're only 7 wins away from 3,000 on TNT Run. Yo, insane. Good luck with getting to 3,000. Are you gonna go for it tonight or another day? What is the plan? Miller John now has a smiley face with a beard, potentially. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Uh-oh. I'm seeing some more fierce competition logging on. Okay, Alwyn joins the Hypixel fray. I'm kind of scared. I don't know. Quite literally the middle child? Exactly, yeah. The nice, respectful, responsible middle child. Just with the Tapple smile. You're still here? Me too, Scrambled. Glad to hear it. Getting close to... Oh, I just got lightheaded for a second there. Yo. What is good with that? That's crazy. I don't think that's ever happened while I've been streaming before. Lightheaded and dizzy? That's probably fine. Probably fine. Stream sniping? No. Anything but that. I'm just kidding. I welcome it. As long as you're not like actually sniping and going for me to try to kill me. But it's always cool to see the viewers in the same game. We had some of them earlier on as well. With Nerd. You are an Eggman. Wow, I didn't realize you were Robotnik like that. You would never? Good boy. Hide in the shadows. Yo, that's actually so tough, for real. See, you were too lazy to say something in the chat in the last live stream? Yo, understandable. Sometimes I'm too lazy to say something too. Except I kind of have to, otherwise it would just be streaming in silence. I guess we could have music. You ain't randomly getting dizzy? It doesn't happen to me very often, so that's why it was kind of weird that it happened right there. It might be because I was not sitting properly. I started going Chris Apple, because I only had like one leg, you know, doing crisscross and applesauce. It was either Chris Apple or Cross Sauce. I don't know which one. This has to be a Zelda song, right? Just off those first 2 notes? It sounds like one. I don't know. Shadow? Sonic reference? No way. No freaking way. I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. That's his iconic catchphrase, right? Right? Probably. Your phone is at a certain battery percentage that I shall not read out loud out of fear. I believe that. Crisscross applesauce, but not fully though. Only half of it, you know. I don't want to go all in. Never put all your eggs in one basket unless it's like Easter. then that's pretty much... No, I didn't make that jump. Then it's like one of the only acceptable times to put all your eggs in one basket. You'd come destroy me in TNT Run if you weren't in the middle of building. I consider myself lucky then. Consider myself fortunate that you are not here to ruin me. That person had 0 double jumps left again. We keep just barely losing over and over. Tragic. I don't even need Drifty to destroy me. I'm destroying myself. Oh, Alwyn is here. Where are they? Keeping my eyes peeled. Oh! Bowling for goblins. I should have known. Yes. Yes. No. No. Alright, anyways. Here's that stretch you ordered like 2 games ago. And the water. Ah! I spilled the water on myself. Dang. I should just give up drinking water forever. Oh, I love that taste. Water. Oh, nice emojis, Ublit and Cutie Pets. You're back. Welcome back. Also, Quiet on the Ship. Maybe it's not a Zelda song. I don't know. I just heard like the harp or whatever it is and immediately assumed that it could be the case. Drifty's goes into Drifty mode whenever you're getting close to another 1,000 wins. Understandable, yeah. I'd be doing the same thing. Or it's like the opposite, where I like kind of, even if I'm playing bad, I just like go zombie mode and just lock in to get onto the leaderboard. I did that getting onto the Quake Duels leaderboard the first time. Probably like half my losses in that game are from that session. Mostly against Nerd, I think. When I was going for leaderboard. Just to like get immediately knocked off of it like a couple weeks later. But listen, we will make our grand return, maybe. Hopefully. Your Drifty mode just makes you sleepy. You gotta go into another kind of mode then. You gotta go into Dotty mode? I don't know. Washer mode? Something like that. No! This is why straws are so tough. I'm not using a straw, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't dislike straws, but they just don't hit quite the same a lot of the time. Like, I feel like even if I suck up the same amount of liquid with a straw, rip Alwyn, by the way, gone but not forgotten, it just doesn't feel like it's as much as if I drank it normally. I don't get as much in me. Maybe I also like, I don't know, my throat kind of contracts or something. I don't know what the situation is. The joke is that when you're sleepy, you're drifting off. Oh, that makes sense. Drifty mode. Yes, drifty mode versus drifting mode. 2 very different things. TNT Run is too difficult for a washed PvPer. Yeah, the PvP skills are what really makes or breaks a game of TNT Run. Now we gotta tap into some PvP run. Maybe we'll get enough people to start a game. Unironically, one of the most underrated modes on the network, but perma 0 players. Which, I guess, you know, if it had more, it wouldn't be underrated, would it now? But man, so fun during COVID. Other than like the community being weird, but that's most communities on Hypixel, lol. Thankfully, for the most part, the only ones I've been involved with have been pretty chill, you know, Quake and like hole in the wall and stuff. Dang, GG's. Curse of 2nd place was real. So I know the missing kid in real life. I imagine there's lots of missing kids, unfortunately. May they all be found. Toilet is going into a Sora video. What the heck? Bridge was low-key pretty toxic. I mean, any duels mode is just... The duels in itself is always toxic. But yeah, I believe that for the bridge. Absolutely. Welcome back, Lucas. Can you leave my basement now? No. Ask again later. Hello. Who is this? Who am I speaking with? A nicked player. Hello, nicked player. And Alwyn also. Oh, if I'm in a Sora video, am I? Yes. Excuse me. Please do not put me through an AI video thing. I'm too good for that. I promise I'm better when I'm just me and not AI. Cutie Pets is oozing. That's probably fine. Alright, see you later, Miller John. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, you know, it's perfectly natural to ooze every once in a while. It just happens, you know? It's part of growing up. I should fear Drifty when Drifty is in Drifty mode in TNT Run because Drifty becomes a hacker. It's a lot of times to say Drifty in one sentence. But no, I always fear Drifty, no matter what. one of the most formidable TNT run. Oh no, Alwyn looks like they're lagging like crazy. Opponents of all time. Apparently the Philippines will ban the app. That's the first I've heard of that. That's kind of cool though. You're making some noodles. Nice. Pin. I was gonna say you can't do that on a live stream, but you actually can pin messages on a live stream. I just never do it. The only times I've ever tried to do it was to pin the Discord link, but it turns out that on most platforms you can't click links in in vertical format streams, so that was completely useless. Well, you can't do it if you're on like certain phones and devices and stuff anyway, only if you're on a PC. Not too sure about TV. You're also eating noodles. Whoa. You guys should have like get together and have a noodles party or something. As an alien, it's natural to ooze. Exactly. What's up? It's Ja. I am in Canada, so it is nighttime here currently. How about you all? You're about to say the 46 meme, as long as you don't say it too much. Oh, you are lagging? Yes. I saw it in the pre-game as well. The noodle meetup. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll have a celebrity guest show up. You might have noodles show up. Who knows? Who knows? PD Pets is gonna join as well. Yo, let's go. Everybody having the noodles. Not me though. I was tapped into that good old-fashioned regular dinner. Chicken with rice and carrots. It was good though. It was good. It was all leftovers from like 2 days ago, but it was still good. Smile. That's what I was gonna have for dinner last night, but then I ended up getting given Japanese food instead. This one's kind of jazzy, no? Also just one like off of 20 likes on the stream. Be sure to drop a like. Aw, jazzy. I have a coworker named Jazz, or well, that's like, you know, what most people call her, Jazz or Jazzy, but she always makes me call her Mama. And she gives me her food and stuff sometimes. It's very awesome stuff. Very awesome. How many noodles do you have? Are you guys having a noodle off? What's happening here? I feel like noodles are a pretty difficult thing to count overall. You've been called a hacker multiple times before when you're in drifty mode. I've never been called a hacker in TNT Run, sadly. Maybe one day. I just gotta lock in enough for it. You guys lagging like crazy. Maybe even more than Alwyn. But I have been called a hacker plenty and plenty of times in Quake, that's for sure. You at least 5 noodles? I have like raw noodles. I had noodles for lunch. Yo, I forgot about that. Had some just you know, instant noodles, so nothing fancy, with an egg in it. So actually it was fancy. I take it back. It doesn't really get any more class than throwing an egg in the instant noodles. Like that is that's where men become boys. What separates the art from the artists? Not how that sentence slash saying works, but you know, we'll run with it regardless. Joining the noodle meetup. Yes, absolutely. Crabs so fruitly. No, I had so much noodles like the other week. I actually had a noodle overload. It was too much for little old me, but not this week. We're off the, well, okay, I guess I can't say we're off the stuff because I was literally on it tonight / earlier today, but still. We are mostly off the stuff. Only every once in a while as a treat when I've been a good noodle. You changed your profile picture? Yo, Rackals edits, rocking the maid Rackals skin now? Nah, that is too fire. You have noodles a lot? It's an easy comfort food? Yeah, it really is. And there's so many different types of noodles too, which is also pretty awesome. The noodles never end, yo. Neighbors are so annoying sometimes. My apologies to any neighbors who can hear me streaming. Hopefully none. That'd be real embarrassing. I don't think I'm that loud. Like, it's not like I get very hype or crazy or anything. I'm just talking. But I do know that, I've mentioned this before, I do know that if they're walking like outside the hallway past my apartment, then they can definitely hear me then in the common hallway, but not like within the confines of their own apartment rooms and stuff. Hopefully. No! I accidentally fell down. Lagged off the map? Yo, that's messed up. How can Chlorophyte like survive the lag but not Alwyn? This is bias of some kind. You also had noodles for dinner? Yo. Everybody's in on noodles. Noodle stocks are up. I might have to invest going into 2026. I don't know. The job is to steal people's comments on YouTube. Sounds like tough work. It ain't much. but it's honest. Wait, no, it's not honest work either. Huh, what is it then? I don't know. Work of a YouTube bot is not an easy one. A YouTube grifter. Uh-oh, out of double jumps. We got Vake in the game. Chlorophyte once again. Can I make this jump around the corner? Oh, so simple. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, okay, Vake. I see how it is, bro. I see how it is. Wow, he did all that just to die right after. Literally sabotaged me. Bro said he was not gonna go down by himself. Yo, there's a Poon Poon skin, I think. Good night. I've never read that, actually. Am I zesty or umami? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like I'd be more umami. Like I can be a little zesty from time to time. I mean, you know me. But like overall, I definitely give more of you mommy vibes, I feel. Yo, Noodle Army. True. We're gonna defeat the Animal Army. We can band together. Didn't take forever to reload MC to 1.8.9. You would join a quick game? Yeah. That's why I never really play stuff like, what do you call it? 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 Like, wow, Alwyn, RIP, gone too soon. Build battle. Because I don't want to switch versions. It's too much work, yo. I'm not doing all that. Unless I, like, absolutely have to like, play it together with some friends or something. Which is unfortunate because it is cool that they have like all the new blocks and stuff in that mode now, but alas, I barely get to experience it. Music is like intense. Its pronouns are rad indeed. Cutie Pet's balling out with those. Bot makes a lot of money. Yeah, I assume that's another reason why people do it. Oh, show. I mean, I am like, for like the live streaming bots and stuff that we were talking about earlier, I am also like kind of friends slash like I have talked to a decent amount to one other guy who did a lot of not only pre-recorded like live streams that blew up and got him like hundreds of thousands of subs, but also like quite literally he coded a bot to say random pre-recorded phrases that he recorded in a like not even in a loop, just randomly or like depending on what happens in his game. And also he coded a bot to quote unquote play the game for him, which was basically just running around and dying over and over whenever TNT spawned on him. But it could also like break blocks and stuff. It was interesting. Very obviously a bot, but also moving around enough that all the little kids who had no idea what was going on not know that it was a bot. So, yeah, that's interesting. See here, you were loading both Badline and Lunar client launchers at the same time to have two different versions, but you can't get the Badline launcher back and you uninstalled it for something. Yeah, I know. I heard that you're supposed to launch it through Lunar now. They have like they put out like a quote unquote newsletter to the Badline like news page panel, whatever. That basically was like, you can no longer use this launcher, but I am still using it, and it literally just like updated the other day too, so I'm not too sure what's good with that. Yeah, that would be nice for Rackals edits. Being able to take all the bots off of YouTube. And Twitch and stuff as well, but that'll probably not happen anytime soon, sadly. I wonder if Insane in the Rain has done any soundtracks for any games or shows. I don't know about shows, but I do believe he did a soundtrack for a game. I mean, he's also worked on... he worked on some of the music in ZA. In at least one of the songs, he was on it. Which is really, really cool. I remember hearing about that. Coded a Clash Royale bot a while ago. Is your only TikTok that blew up? Your next blow up is right around the corner. Trust. Code a Quake bot, but don't make it very good so that I can get those 100 wins I need to get back on the leaderboard. You didn't know it meant you couldn't reinstall the launcher? Yeah, I know. I didn't know that I couldn't reinstall it either if I deleted it, so I better keep it for as long as I can. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really matter if I change clients or launchers, but I hear the Lunar launcher always has ads on it, which is kind of annoying because the Badline client launcher does not. It's super sick that Pokemon seems to be bringing in more guest composers. Yeah, absolutely. I don't remember if Toby Fox was on this game or not, but he was pretty famously on some of the songs for Scarlet Violet, and it is really cool indeed. You like rocks? Me too. I should buy 9.99 when it's on sale and play it completely blind. What kind of game is it exactly? Again, might have to remind me. But yeah, rocks rock. You're working on taking all the bots off platforms? Yo, good luck with your journey, CCC. You got this. Yo, I'm getting kind of destroyed out here. It's kind of rough for the kid. Yo, what's up, Rackals fan? Rex the Awesome. How is it going? All right. Let's lock it in here. BFDI is cool because it goes from a YouTube series to a literal movie. That is pretty cool. Always love it when series start out on like YouTube or whatever, then get to move on to something bigger like that. Shout out the Smosh movie. Was there 2 of them or just 1? I forget. No, I think there was 1 and then there was like 2 Fred movies as well. I don't know about other YouTubers that I can think of off the top of my head that like had their own movie like that, but that is pretty insane. Area Zero theme goes so hard. It really does. Probably one of my favorite themes in the game. Because like IGN Rest is kind of crazy. I like all of the music from that game for the most part, but I wouldn't necessarily call it like iconic. Like very little of it is iconic and kind of stands out, you know? Is that crazy of me to say? But it's not bad by any means. I do really like the soundtrack, but yeah, it just doesn't stand out quite as much, to me at least. In 999, you wake up on a sinking cruise ship and learn that you're kidnapped with 8 other people, and that's all you're gonna tell me. Wow, okay, okay. Interesting. It could be a thing. Could be a thing, potentially. Depends when and if it goes on sale. Hello, Rain. How's it going? Welcome in. Pokemon was your favorite video, but you forgot you watched it. A random video on YouTube. Yeah, I remember like, dude, all the old all the old Pokemon in real life videos by Smosh used to go so crazy hard back when I was young. Those were some of the first videos I was ever watching on YouTube that I like knew the creator, you know? Other than going on it to watch like Try Not to Laugh or like Charlie Bit My Finger. Smosh was like probably the first YouTubers that I could name as a YouTuber. That as well as the Yogscast. They were the first gaming YouTubers I ever watched for sure. But Smosh probably came before them for just like IRL YouTubers. Going okay. How about me? Yo, same here. Thanks for asking. Just had worked on school stuff for a lot of the day and been watching through some anime that is... I've really been enjoying it. It's called Carol and Tuesday. It's a music anime. And the music in it is genuinely really good. I'm surprised. And the animation is nice too. And the characters are cool. So yeah, been enjoying that. Thoughts on the Hytale trailer? I'm happy we're finally getting something. I will definitely be playing it when it comes out. I don't really... Oh, they're trying to get out the map. I don't really like expect that much from it, if I'm being honest. Like, I mean, literally the owners themselves say not to expect that much from it, and then it's gonna release in like a half-finished state. But I'm just happy to get something. Hopefully it'll, you know, continue to improve as time goes along. So you missed the stream yesterday? No worries, Rex. You also just watched the first Wicked movie for the first time. Yo, nice. I haven't seen the Wicked movies before. Maybe someday. Oh. I haven't actually done anything this game other than just run around. Not a single pure person has tagged me. Hytale coming back so soon is crazy. I know. It's crazy the amount of support they've gotten as well. I thought more people... Okay. I didn't even see that power up, but apparently I teleported. I didn't even like... Yeah, sorry. I expected more hate from it and like more people... Less people to care, I guess. But no, people really care. I mean, it's gotten like tens of thousands of views and likes, and like the Discord server already has like 80,000 people in it or something. And they've barely even promoted the Discord server that much to like my knowledge. So the hype is still there for it, which is very cool. And the community and all that. You like the outfit? Yes. I was about to go live and I was like, wait, I need to do this for the people. I know Rain's been asking for it amongst other people. So we had to whip out the Rain, or not the Rain. The maid costume. Have I seen the 16 or so minutes of gameplay? It looks very good for being in a half-made state. I didn't watch through the whole 16 minutes, but yes, I did see it. And yeah, it looks like way better than what he was saying it would look like. It already looks like an okay, like a pretty solid foundation for an early access game. Like, I'd look at that and I'd be like, yes, if that was the end of the game, I would not ever play it probably, but like, yeah, in the perspective of the game will get better and more stuff will be added, I think it's decently promising. You think that it getting canceled might have been the best thing for it? Yeah, I was kind of thinking about this too. Maybe. In a way, I almost feel like the game not blowing up in the first place with the trailer would have been the best for it, because then they could have just launched so much earlier on. Or like Simon never released or selling it off, but I don't know. I don't know anything about that sort of thing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, really, the only thing I'm confused by is why Simon's reason for leaving was saying that he had no experience in the game dev industry. But yet the person who he nominated to like replace him as the new CEO also had no business in the game industry. In fact, had less than him. Makes zero sense to me, but I don't know. Whatever. It worked out, hopefully, in the end, I guess. Yeah, did you like the Wicked movie, Rain? Yo, what's up, Genju? The GOAT. How is it going? All right, we're finally getting teleported these rounds. Maybe I'll finally tag somebody. I've literally not tagged a single person this game. Nope, still not happening. I'm just getting away scot-free. That's actually crazy. Welcome back, Rex. Ooh, also switched profile pictures. Yo, it's looking so good. Perfectly zoomed in too with the background. Rackals fan, Rex, the awesome, and Rackals edit are now matching pretty much. Incredible. Beautiful. Yeah, I do feel like them shutting down and then getting revived definitely brought back some hype after people lost hope in it. I do agree with that, Dot. Also, thank you guys for 20 likes on the live stream. I appreciate that. Doo-doo, chicken jockey, true. So true. It sucks that it got canceled, but you think the fact that it brought back made it very hype. It's also something kind of like unheard of ever in the games industry. Like selling a game to a big company like Riot and then them canning it and then you buying it back. Like, when does that ever happen? Also, 4 people left. I'm making it to the top 3 without punching a single person. I literally don't know if this has ever happened to me before. Actually, it must have happened. I think there's an achievement to do it. But that time I made Fen, aka Rosie, just give me the win when we made it to top 2 together. Shadow Fen. Did not care much about Hytale before it got canceled. I wouldn't say I didn't care. Like, I always did want to play it, but I was not like actively hyped or keeping up with it. No! The streak is over. We have to fight somebody. This is messed up. This is so messed up. Well, we made it to top 3. That's all that matters. Get off the bridge. Good boy. Let's go. Yeah, now what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go, huh? Not gonna catch. Wait, they actually. Ooh, they might catch me. They might catch me. There's still 8 seconds left. Yo, chill. Nope, they're not gonna catch me. Nice parkour. What's up, Raccoon and Jonathan Burke? How's it going? Let's see here. The music made more sense after you had context from the movie, but it was good, and you're excited for part 2 this weekend. Nice. Let's go. I'm actually going to go see, not a movie, but a play tomorrow. Just a small production, a local production at a local theater. I'll be going with my mom and her friend, who actually is staff at the theater, which is how we learned about it. But it's because it's about the very, very small town that my great-grandma grew up in and lived, and you know, that's where my grandpa was born and lived for his youth as well. So yo, GG's, let's go, we got the win. So yeah, that's like insane, because it's, when I say small town, I mean it. It's like in the middle of nowhere in Canada. I don't know what the current population is, but I don't think it's more than like 2,000 or 3,000 at the absolute most. And somehow that is the setting for the play that we're gonna go watch. So we were like, yeah, how could we not go watch that? That's like, what are the odds of that being a thing? Yo, rotating clock. Let's go. Yeah, that should be pretty cool, I think. I hope. Yes, we will spin it together. Me and Nerusai. 6 or 7? Probably 7. Lucky number 7s, you know. Once it's done, go back and screen record that part? No. Well, I don't know. I don't think I was wrong for saying that. Oh, this guy's got that OG name, but in French. And he's got fake TNT on his head. This is like the final boss of TNT tag players. Fake OG name in a different language and fake TNT on head. Like, fake people out. Crazy. Oh, hello, Alwyn. You're so fast. Wow. I didn't know you were speedy like that. So many AFK people at the middle area, too. And nobody's tagging them. 789 or 789. Yeah, 6 was afraid of 7. If I was 6 though, like I would have just bossed up. I would have stood on business. I'm not gonna be afraid of no 7. Like, joke's on them. I kind of like that kind of stuff, you know? Our lucky number 7 says 7 indeed. No, I like 7. I like the number 27 and 24 and 13. Those are like my top 3 numbers lately. Remember the OG song, It's Raining Tacos? Yes, that is an OG song. That's like, yeah. That was probably another one that I knew like before I even knew proper YouTubers and stuff. Maybe. I'm not 100% on the timeline. Obviously, it was a long time ago, and I was young and foolish. But probably was. Was that a Mr. Weeble one? I don't think it was it? Mr. Weeble had the hits for real. Hits on hits. Narwhals swimming in the ocean. Like, don't even get me started. Shrimp Glockenspiel. Is that the song? Yeah, I think that's the song. Badgers, man. Literally endless hits. Or Muffin Time. Excuse me, yes, that too. Muffin Time and ASDF movie were so good. I was actually just rewatching those with a friend. The ASDF movies pretty recently, like the other month basically. Sharknado, I never saw Sharknado. Maybe someday. The saying is, I was young, I was foolish. Listen, it's my own saying. I was not copying anyone else. Trust. Rackals would never do such a thing. Fully original content. This is so weird. I'm not used to like never having to fight anybody in these games. People are just like leaving me alone. They don't want the smoke. You know what it is? I think it's because the GOAT Amso gifted me ++, and now I just look more intimidating. And that's probably not even a joke. Like, people literally treat you with more respect on this game if you have a higher rank. And like Black Plus as well. Straight up rankist. You sure? Oh, what's up, Mole Rat? How is it going? We were talking about going to war against you earlier. Noodle Army versus Animal Army. Hello, John Holly as well. Welcome in. It's raining tacos. Banger alert. Taco Cat, spelled backwards, is Taco Cat. So is Race Car. Hashtag fun fact. There we go. Mind equals blown, but probably not because everybody knows that. That they're palindromes. Palindromes? Palindromes, right? I don't feel like I've ever really said that word out loud before. Which is funny because I used to have an online friend who I haven't talked to in a long time now. Hello, Alwyn. Who? Yo! Oh, that means I win. You fell off first. Whose name... Oh, they got the clock after all. Was Palind, which was short for palindrome, because their real name was Ava, which is, of course, the same forwards and backwards. I don't know if that's what that means, Rackals edits. Whereas... Oh, Alwyn's in a fight as we speak. I hope you explode. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you blow up on TikTok, but not in game. There you go. Oh, the duck song. Might need to sing along to that one. Like, it's tempting. Bum 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 bum. Ba da da dum. Duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man who ran in the stand. Oh, that person just logged out. In front of my face. In front of my grapes. Yo, let's go, Alwyn. GG's. You need to go because your phone will freeze for a few minutes if you do not go. All right. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, Jean Hollet. Been on stage. I got the E stage. Don't worry. Okay, we get away. Me and my friend. Do you still have your clock? Nerusai, whip it out. Show me your clock. Clocks. Nah, that was crazy. 2 things to say back to back together. Do you still have it? You still have the clock. Clock. You have it. Show it to me. I'm typing to them in game. Ah! That's crazy. They switched up on me like that. Anyways, Alwyn is out. GG's. RIP. Right in front of your grapes. Right in front of your grapes. I know. I remember you from yesterday? I do remember you from yesterday. Best Benson 1. How have things evolved since yesterday? You blew to bits? That is terrible. One of the worst things to blow into, really. That and like probably Smithereens is pretty terrible to get blown into as well. The nostalgia. Yes, we're gonna start nostalgia baiting from here on out on all the streams. That is the method. I mean, in a way, we're already doing it by playing such like OG game modes like TNT Run and stuff, although obviously not right now. Good fight, good fight, good fight. All right, have a good night, John Holly. Also, just one like off of 25 likes. Yo, drop a Likington if you have not already done so. Nah, why me? Wow, that was a long hit. Not much since yesterday. Yeah, pretty much same. I wasn't really expecting there to be anything. I'm not gonna lie. How did we get through there? Kinda crazy, no? Yeah, you can go over there, and then he's not ready for it. Yo, what are we blinking for? Okay, GG's. It's over. It's over. Top 3 though, it's all that matters. Remember in the 70s where times were simpler? Yeah, you might, Unk, but not me. I don't remember this little shack being here, like, ever. I just remember the hobbit hole down on the other side of the parkour. Can he go all the way? Nope. Can't. Too late. You're the OG mode. You're probably in my childhood. Show Kim Possible. I never watched Kim Possible very much. I saw like 1 or 2 episodes, but it wasn't really my thing. Did you say the word right? The words? Yes. The lyrics to the Duck song. Beautiful. Perfect. No notes whatsoever. Do you guys see Duck Song 2 came out not that long ago? That's kind of crazy. The like long-awaited sequel, well over 10 years. why are you so laggy? Gotta close the stream or something. But no, don't do that. Don't do that. Anything but that. For Kyle. It's a funny nickname. Wasn't Duck Song 4? Oh, maybe it was Duck Song. Yeah, because there was already a Duck Song 2. I don't know. He had a few songs. He had like the Honey Bear song. I think it was called Honey Bear. Not to be confused with other, you know, popular meme of the time, Honey Badger. I had a Honey Badger shirt, if you guys remember that one. Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger gonna do his own thing or whatever, right? I had like a shirt of that in elementary school, and I remember accidentally wearing it to picture day one time. So then I got my picture like retaken because I didn't really want to be wearing that in the like school yearbook or whatever. I mean, I don't think we got yearbooks in elementary school, but the like end of the year photos. Blown up frame run, RIP. I did witness that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we got lyrics for? What's all this about? Don't scare me like that. Yeah, Duck Song 5. I know. The point is, there was a new Duck Song. After a really long time. Have I worn wigs? I have worn wigs. I don't wear them often, but yeah, I mean, I've worn them like just for like Halloween and stuff, I guess, just for fun. But no, generally no. But who knows? Maybe that's in my future once that, you know, male baldness sets in. But I still have like a little bit of time for now. I probably shouldn't have aggroed that guy, huh? Yeah. Now he wants me bad. Oh, all part of the plan. Yeah, you're not gonna... Oh, he is gonna chase me down here. I was literally just like, yeah, no, he's not gonna chase me down here. You wouldn't dare. You're Mr. Cow's cousin. Yeah, go get him. Super Kyle. Good choice, good choice. And then I go down here, and then I teleport probably right back into the action. Oh, other action. Hit that person. Good, very, very good. And we're invisible, and we're teleporting again, just for good measure. Oh, I'm right back where I started. Look at that. Hello, name written in Cyrillic that I can't read. Welcome in. Jonathan Young is so tough. It sounds like video game cover music. I feel like all video game cover artists that sing all have this like same way of kind of speaking / singing. And I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, but it's very noticeable. Can't stop laughing at Rackals is bald. Yo, I'm not bald yet, okay? There's still time. I'm not old yet. All right, see you later, Elwin. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Will I wear wigs in the future? Yeah, maybe. Get a little toupee going. Something that really, you know, brings out my beautiful red eyes, obviously. People are getting 2 things you want to forget. Episodes back to back. Not sure what you mean, unfortunately. Lord of the Rings reference? If it was me, I did not mean to. Not seen or read Lord of the Rings. Okay, I think we're getting teleported now, right? Yeah, we are. My skin without the second layer? My skin without the second layer looks stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It's not nice to look at my skin without the second layer. AKA the bald version, I suppose. Ooh! Yo! He just broke my ankles. What's good with that? What is good with that? Can I catch him? I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling like Ash like that. I think not. Spider-Man's kind of crazy for that. It's from an interview with the actor that played Frodo. Ah, I see, I see. What is this? The wigs thing? Okay, how do I... Video settings, skin, hat off, / swap, lobby. I don't know why I'm typing it out. There we go. This is what I look like without the without the hat layer. It looks stupid. I don't look like myself at all. Where is hat? There it is. When will you wear wigs? When I have to. Whoa, holy gold in this game. I feel intimidated, frankly. Literally what I was talking about earlier. Gold names are intimidating. Have I ever like tried doing a game with my viewers? Like, never have I ever. Not really, no. Like, I mean, the closest I've come to anything like that is sometimes, it's been a long time. Maybe I should play that again. I used to sometimes stream a game called Choice Chamber, which was kind of like a roguelike, except every decision was made for and voted for by chat, essentially. But I think it only works with Twitch, so it would have to be a Twitch exclusive one, which I mean it would be anyway, because I keep the YouTube to just Minecraft stuff. Close enough to Uncle? Nuh-uh. You never talked about your series? Oh no, you have. Quite a bit. People are getting 2 things you want. Forget. Oh, I see. I just was confused what you meant by that. One sentence. I didn't realize you were talking about your own series. Pose. How do I pose? It's Minecraft. I can't strike a pose. I'm rigid as a board. Uncle's ankles, yo. Hop off, bro. I've got nice, firm, and sturdy ankles, okay? Just because they got broken one time, they grow back stronger, or something like that. Trust. Uncle's getting dementia, absolutely canon. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Pose for the fans. Wubba lubba dub, is that true? Whoa, you go, big guy. See, that's me. I'm big guy. Y'all wouldn't know about that, though. Huh. You have 2 black cats. One is Fluffy, and the other one is Slick. And the fluffy one is Lucy, and is a girl kitty, and the other one is Salem. Ooh, nice name. Salem's a cool name. Nice. I really like cats. Cats are great. When am I gonna play Rhythm Heaven? I would honestly be down. I'm not good at rhythm games though. And I also would, yeah, I'm just not good at rhythm games really. I'd be down. Does Rhythm Heaven, what was it called? Rhythm Fever? Heaven Studio? I remember seeing a really cool fan version of Rhythm Heaven recently where you could like make your own levels using their tools and upload them and stuff. And it looked like genuinely pretty awesome. I forget what it was called. In Legend of Zelda, you defeated all of the divine beasts, so now all you have to do is defeat the final boss, Ganon. Let's go Ganon fight for the millionth time in that game. I do wish they had cooler like bosses overall in Breath of the Wild, because it's always just Ganon in like different forms. You two, cats are the best. Rackals is not bald, nor is he unk. Yo, thank you, Rex. Literally the only voice of reason. Lucas! Whoa, what's with that profile picture? What's with that profile picture? I know you did not just screenshot me with no second layer on. That's like a violation of privacy right there, or something. For once, Rackals does a stream at 11 to 1. You started at 10. The early stream, for real. Heaven Studio, it might have been that one. I think it is, yeah. And I think you could play this like the default maps in it as well, the like original ones. I should wear a cat outfit. I do kind of have a cat outfit. I have a cat hat, like a Hello Kitty hat that I wear sometimes, and I have a Garfield onesie, and I have a Cheshire cat from, well, you know, as well, onesie. That one I didn't make though, the Cheshire one, and I have a really weird face and eyes on it. I forget who that was. That was someone who I used to talk to online a long time ago a little bit. They just were like, I want to make you a skin. I was like, okay. And then they made that. For some reason, every friend group you join always have a big fallout moment. It's tiring. Yeah, that is tiring. I'm pretty thankful to have never really had to deal with that for the most part. I mean, I do mention pretty regularly, like, you know, old friend I don't talk to, but that's mostly just because of me not really like keeping up with people, and also not like being that social to begin with, you know. But even those people who I don't talk to anymore, I still consider friends for the most part. There's a couple people who yo, let's go, we finally won a game. Couple people who I did kind of have to like cut off overall. But you know, it wasn't like entire groups of people. That was just like a couple people, like I said. And you know, eventually I just had to kind of stand on business, I guess. Stand up for myself, you know. I'm a very like easygoing person, I think, and that's nice. It means I get to get along with people really well, but it also means that sometimes like I end up kind of inadvertently going along with things that I don't necessarily want to go along with, if that makes sense. Or like, you know, I won't be able to like properly put my foot down if people do things that I don't like or I'm not comfortable with. So, oh well. Got really excited when you heard that I had a Garfield onesie, and then you just realized I was talking about Minecraft skins. Dude, I would love a Garfield onesie. I'm sure they make those, right? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't know. I've never owned a onesie really, though. I feel like they're cool in theory, but not as much in practice. But I'm sure I would look very, very cute and kawaii in one, obviously. Nice name change. You're also Lucas on the alt account. Dang, so you really made both of your accounts the naked Rackals photo. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nightbot said a bad word in the other stream? Yeah, because there's the name of the song I was listening to. Whoops. Or a kitty-made costume. I don't know if I have one of those. What would a cat-made even look like? Costume. That would still be like Rackals, you know? I want a Garfield onesie. Guess my Christmas present? Yo, let's go! Santa's gonna give me the hookup for real. Santa's gonna get me some nice big glasses, some nice big cups, because I only have small cups and only a couple big ones. And those are the ones I always use. I barely use the small cups unless it's for like guests, basically. Not saying anything about the bots on YouTube. I see. Well, there are bots everywhere for those with eyes to see them. You know the fact you put deer and not dare? Oh dear. Oh dear. When were you Santa? I don't know. Apparently I was Santa earlier too. Cat ears, tail, paws, and a bell collar with a maid outfit. Rain, who do you think I am exactly? Who do you see me as? Because you're right, I would be so down for that, obviously. Maybe if I find a good enough, you know, skin to steal the outfit off of someone else. Then paste my own face all over it, which is how I make most of my skins, really. Someone say bots? What's up, CCC? Rackals is tired? Maybe, just a little bit. You snooze, you lose, and then you wake up in... I'm not reading all that. That's not a real place, is it? That's crazy. If you could, you would make me one? Yo, I appreciate that. It's the thought that counts. Maybe that's what I'll get for Christmas, is a new Minecraft skin. You have a cat-made outfit? Do you? Yeah, you would, actually, huh? You totally would, F63. Why are we all of a sudden saying a bunch of long words? I think they're trying to bait me into saying stuff like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or hippopotomonstrossequicalidophobia, which I obviously nailed first try. Goes without saying. Dare me to make a devil onesie Minecraft skin. Ooh, I'd have to find one of that too. Devil onesie, that'd be kind of interesting. I feel like I've seen it before, but maybe not in a long time. The long word is the real place. It's a hill in New Zealand. That is crazy. Maybe I'll go visit there one day. Probably not. How about my mom gets me that? I don't know if she would get me something. She's the one getting me glasses. Plus whatever else, I don't know. A calendar. Every year, that's the one thing I ask for. I'm like, yeah, I need a new calendar for this year. Mama, hook me up. Last year she didn't get me one though. It was sad. I had to go find one myself, and then I literally couldn't find one anywhere. Like, no matter where I went, and then she did end up finding one, but it was like a month into the year already. But, yeah, no. Never had, like, massive friend groups falling out like that. IRL or online. Online, I've had a lot of friends who I've known for a really long time, which is awesome. Like, there's this one specific friend group who I met around, like, 2018-ish or so. 2018-19, and that's still going strong. I mean, they've gone through... You know, sometimes people got removed from it for various reasons, none of them good, obviously, and like switched servers a couple times, but the core group of people has pretty much stayed the same, plus like, you know, people occasionally, new people showing up, older people dropping out and then showing back up later, which is pretty awesome. And like I said, I'm not very social. I don't actively like talk to them super often, but it is always nice to go hang out with them every once in a while and just talk or play games or whatever. You know I'm talking about you and Apollo? No. I don't know if... No, I don't think that friend group survived necessarily, did it? The one that I was also not really a part of, but like kind of just barely on the outskirts. Unfortunately. However, the most important members are still there. F63 and Apollo. Yo, what's up, Sal? How's it going? How is yo night? I should sing Open Road by Costello. I don't know that one off the top of my head. I might have to listen to it first, but I don't know if I'm in a singing mood like that. I don't know. We were already belting out, you know, the Duck song earlier, and by belting it out, I mean vaguely singing some of the lyrics ever so slightly. How's it going, Shiv? Welcome in. You have a lot of friend group drama IRL online? Yeah, that's a shame. I don't like dealing with that sort of thing. When are we gonna play Rhythm Heaven? That's a PC game only, but I would be down for that, maybe. It's also like, well, we've never done a rhythm game before. I don't know how that would work. Would be one person locking in and the other person having to like tell a story or something. Seems like it'd be difficult to do, but maybe. Maybe. A duck. Oh yeah, the Duck song. Let's go. Like I said, yeah, we were just talking about that earlier on when we were playing TNT Tag. Guess who's back again? Welcome back, Mole Rat. Who the hell is Sal? Bro gets flabbergasted every time a mod shows up. GG's. Alright. We played through that one rhythm game. We played through a rhythm game? No way we played through rhythm game, did we? Anyways. That's it. I'm done for the night. Appreciate you guys showing up for the live streams as always. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe and follow. Yo! Okay. Sorry, Mole Rat. Simply come quicker next time, I suppose. Alright. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, everyone. Bro, everybody's upset. I know. The downside of starting the stream earlier, it also ends earlier, huh? Listen, we still made it for like an hour and a half. We are getting closer and closer to the big ZA. I look forward to it. Alright. Once again, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, everyone. And thank you once again. Special thanks for the re-memberships and donations and all the chat messages today. Alright. Peace out, everyone. Who's messaging me? Oh, just someone from class. Okay, bye. Oh, also, big news. I finally hit one of my friend Axel's ships in Battleship over iMessage. I sent out like 15 bombs or something before I finally hit a single one of his ships. And now we're all tied up pretty much. So cheer for me. I'll give you the update next stream as well.